What is going on, film movie lovers, and welcome back to the Luke Ponzo channel. And guys, hoo boy, we're already halfway through 2023, and it's the end of another month, so it's Blu-ray haul time. And look at this, guys. Look at this. I am out of control with these things. Like, that's the power of collecting physical media. Like, I just love collecting it. If my internet goes out and my streaming services aren't working, I can just pop in a physical copy and my life will be complete. So, if you guys love physical media content, movie reviews, live streams, all that good stuff, and watch-alongs, hit that subscribe button down below, that notification bell right next to it. Hit that thumbs up and share this video. You guys know what to do. But enough chit-chatting. You guys are here to see the Blu-ray haul, so let's get right into it. So as I said before, we usually start with collections, you know, like these singular Blu-rays, but if I get box sets, I save those for last because they're the big ones. So first up, we're going to start with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trilogy, the 90s films, with, of course, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original movie, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, Turtles in Time. We could just disregard this one at the bottom because it's a piece of garbage. But these first two I really enjoyed. The first one's actually a really good movie. Cannot wait for Mutant Mayhem, though. Cannot wait. Over the top. Winner takes all, loser takes the fall. Yep, over the top. Found this for $6 at Best Buy. This movie is so cheesy. It's pretty bad. But the movie knows how bad it is. It's very 80s. But I kind of love it for those reasons, so I had to pick this up. The Lone Ranger. I found this for $10 at Walmart. Yeah, they had this on the rack, and I was like, you know what? And also, this was the last copy on the shelf, so I was like, you know what? Why not? I'll pick it up. I don't really remember much about this film. I don't remember even watching it, so I need to give it another watch. Got a couple of Paramount titles that I got for cheap. We got Paws of Fury, The Legend of Hank, and Jerry and Marge Go Large. Found these both in the $7.50 bin at Walmart, and they had slipcovers, so I figured I'd pick them up. This one's was actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It actually was pretty funny. Good animation, also some good jokes. Pretty hilarious that this is a spoof of Blazing Saddles, which is a classic Mel Brooks comedy. And then Jerry and Marge Go Large is a sweet little comedy right here with Bryan Cranston. It's enjoyable. Here's an underrated movie, in my opinion, that no one really talks about. A Perfect Getaway. This is kind of a murder mystery type of movie that takes place entirely on an island, which I actually think is really, really clever with the way that they handle the concept. Yeah, so a whodunit on an island? How can you really go wrong with this? It's a good movie. Rudy, 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 Rudy. Yes, sir, Rudy on Blu-ray. Love this movie, dude. This is one of my favorite football films. Is it my favorite football film? No. I would still pick either Remember the Titans or Friday Night Lights over this film, in my personal opinion. But Rudy's definitely up there with the best football films of all time. It is a very inspirational film. Jack Sparrow! I'm sorry if that sounded a little... I'm sorry if that sounded cringy to you guys, but I had to do it because I finally got my hands on a Blu-ray copy of Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man's Chest. And honestly, the best sequel out of the entire franchise. Like, not even a question. Like, I love Dead Man's Chest. It's not the best in the franchise, but it is my favorite sequel for sure. Arachnophobia. Guys, this movie is so underrated. Also got this for $6 at Best Buy. I had to snag it up. I honestly don't really understand why no one really talks about this movie, and I would like to review this movie during the Halloween season if I really feel like it. Speaking of movies I would want to talk about for the Halloween season, Orphan. The movie that put Isabel Fuhrman on the map. This is a great horror film. Has a really good concept and a really awesome twist. So if you do not know the concept of this film, do not look up the concept. Watch this film completely blind. And also watch Orphan vs. Kill a little bit blind, the prequel. So that way you do not know exactly what the twist is. We can't stop here. This is backcountry. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. And guys, if you guys are still asking me where the review that was at, I am going to get to it. I am going to review this movie for its 25th anniversary. And plus, this is one of my favorite movies of all time, you guys. I absolutely love Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. It is funny. It is bizarre. It is... Oh, dude, this movie is nuts. If you guys have not seen Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, what are you doing? Watch it. Now we're getting into the new releases for the normal Blu-rays here. First up is Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves. Oh my god, you guys. I am so sad this film flopped at the box office. Like, I am very, very sad about that. Like, seriously. I really wanted this film to perform well. And I really do think that maybe a couple of years down the line, if the filmmakers are up for it, they could potentially give us a sequel. But I did a review for this, and I did a watch-along for this when I went to Movies and Train Studios. So go check those out. I'll leave links in the description below that go to those. Here's one that might set the comments on fire. The Pope's Exorcist. Now, a lot of people do not really care for this movie, and look, I get it. But for me, I love exorcism kind of movies. But over the past couple of years, there's been so many exorcism movies that have gotten so tropey and so generic to a certain degree where it's like I stopped caring. But The Pope's Exorcist offered enough uniqueness to the subgenre while still having a lot of tropes to it. There was enough unique things in it that actually got me to enjoy this movie, and also Russell Crowe's brilliant performance as Father Gabriel Amort. I am Dracula. Renfield. Guys, I freaking adore this movie. This movie is awesome. One of my favorites so far this year. I've watched this movie twice now, and I watched it again as soon as I bought the Blu-ray, and it still holds up even after the theatrical experience, because I had a great time watching this in theaters with 3 other people in the theater. My god, dude, this movie was so much fun. You think I have a choice? There is no choice. The Covenant. Yes. Guys, I saw this film in theaters. This was a birthday movie for me. I got to go check this out in theaters on my birthday. And my goodness, you guys, this was a really good movie. Excellent performance by Jake Gyllenhaal. I mean, when does he not give a good performance? And Dar Salim as well. Both of these guys share excellent chemistry together. And Guy Ritchie. This is the least Guy Ritchie film that you will ever see out of his filmography. And you really got to appreciate that. His name was Jason. Friday the 13th. Yes, I finally owned the first Friday the 13th on Steelbook because I have the sequel. But yeah, love this Steelbook. Didn't even have to pay for this on Barnes & Noble, because shout out to Frisky for giving me a gift card for my birthday. Yeah, Friday the 13th, really good slasher flick. The one that catapulted off a great, honestly, a really fun B-rate franchise. And this is my second favorite of the franchise. Don't at me. Now on to some 4K titles. So first up, I got Storks. This is a really underrated animated film that came out back in 2016 with Andy Samberg and Katie Crown. You also got Jennifer Aniston, Ty Burrell, Key and Peele, Danny Trejo, and yeah, this is a really, really good animated film from the same studio that brought you the Lego Movie. Yeah, check this movie out. It's a lot of fun. You'll like Jason Bourne with jorts. Central Intelligence. Oh, ho, ho, ho. My god, dude, this movie's hilarious. If you guys have not seen Central Intelligence, I don't know what you're doing. Source Code, directed by Duncan Jones, who also directed Moon, which is a really good movie. This I think is his best movie so far. Doctor, always do the right thing. Do the right thing. This is a movie, it took me so long to buy this movie, and I do not know why. Because this is a film that I feel like every film buff has to own. It is a great film directed by Spike Lee. One of his big breakouts. Yeah, if you guys have not seen Do the Right Thing, what are you doing? Now, do not ask me why I bought this, you guys, because I actually have an answer for you. The 4K of 65. Now, a lot of people that I talk to don't really care for this movie, but I personally did enjoy this movie, and I have my full thoughts on an in-depth review, which I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description below to any of the films I did review on that are in this stack. I will leave links in the description below. But this one I thought was fine. Oh, you guys know how excited I was to add these to the collection. Avatar and Avatar The Way of Water, both on 4K. Finally, this film finally got a 4K release, which I was really excited about, because I felt like it was about time for this film to get a 4K. And The Way of Water, it took you guys long enough to put this one out. I bought both the Avatar movies on 4K, Even though I don't love these movies, I was just excited to get them on 4K because I knew these films would look phenomenal on 4K. A movie that will stand as the probably one of, if not the best action movie of 2023. Yeah. John Wick Chapter 4, baby. I am so freaking happy that I have this in my collection now because this is on the competition for best films of the year. This is in my top 3 so far. I'm telling you guys, like, this best of the year countdown, my top 5 speaking is whoa. Speaking of movies that'll definitely be my favorites of the year, it's a me. That's right. I bought 2 copies of the Super Mario Brothers movie. Surprise, surprise. Not really. Because if you guys know how much I love this movie, I did a full review on it and I did a spoiler talk, so I'll leave links in below for those. This is the Best Buy exclusive 4K Steelbook, which I really like with the mushroom image on it. And then here is the Target exclusive lenticular slipcover, which is also really cool. And obviously underneath is just the standard Blu-ray that you get. Even though, and I did stick my ticket in there. I saw this movie in theaters 3 times. And for a movie like this, for me to see it in theaters 3 times, that's something special. Whew, and that is it, guys. That is everything I picked up in the month of June. July is looking a little bit slower than I would like it to be, even though on July 11th, we have a stacked week with, we got freaking Scream 6, we got Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, we got Sisu, and then we got Beau is Afraid coming out, all within the same week. So, we shall see. But of course, let me know what you guys picked up in the month of June down in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button once again, that notification bar right next to it. Hit that thumbs up and share this video. You guys know what to do. And look forward to more videos to the channel very soon. Expect a review for Joyride next week. And also, of course, for Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. And Oppenheimer, Barbie, all that good stuff. And stay tuned because potentially, not sure yet, that I might be doing a spoiler talk for Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, as well as a ranking within that spoiler talk. So look forward to that and much, much more. Y'all are the best. So thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to see more content from me, make sure you subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.